There was a small town near the sea where time seemed to slow down on purpose. People came here when they needed silence, not answers. When they needed to breathe again. Emma arrived on a quiet morning, when the fog still rested gently over the water. She stepped off the bus with a single suitcase and a heart that felt heavier than it should have. This town was not a destination. It was a pause. She rented a small cottage near the cliffs, where the windows faced the ocean and the nights were filled with the sound of waves. The first evening, she sat on the wooden steps outside, wrapped in a blanket, watching the sky fade from blue to amber. For the first time in months, she allowed herself to feel nothing at all. The next morning, she discovered the coastal path. It followed the edge of the cliffs, winding through tall grass and wild flowers, leading nowhere and everywhere at once. Emma walked slowly, breathing in the salt air, letting her thoughts drift. That was when she saw him. He was standing near the edge, sketchbook in hand, completely unaware of her presence. His hair moved gently with the wind, and his posture was calm and focused. He was not trying to capture the view. He was listening to it. Emma hesitated, unsure whether to pass quietly or turn back. But the sound of gravel beneath her feet caught his attention. He turned, surprised at first, then smiled. It was not a practiced smile. It happened naturally. "Good morning," he said. "Good morning," she replied, feeling oddly nervous. "I did not expect anyone else this early." He added. "I did not expect myself either," Emma said softly. He smiled again. "I am Daniel," he said. "Welcome to our quiet corner of the world." Emma nodded. "I think that is exactly what I needed." They walked together without planning to. No questions about where they were going. No rush to fill the silence. Just footsteps. And waves below. Daniel told her he grew up here. He left once, believing something better waited elsewhere. Years later, he returned, realizing he had never really belonged anywhere else. Emma listened. She spoke only when she felt ready. And somehow, that was enough. They met again the next day. And the day after that. Sometimes they talked for hours. Sometimes they walked in silence. Both felt meaningful. Daniel showed her the lighthouse at dusk. When the first light appeared and the sky softened, Emma showed him where she liked to sit on the beach at night, counting waves when sleep would not come. Slowly, she began to smile more. Her shoulders relaxed. Her heart felt lighter. One afternoon, Rain surprised them. They ran together, laughing, until they reached a small shelter in the rock. They stood close, listening to the rain fall around them. The moment felt fragile and real. "I am glad you came here," Daniel said quietly. "So am I," Emma replied. She wanted to say more, but fear held her back. Daniel did not rush her. He never did. Weeks passed. Their connection deepened. They cooked together, watched sunsets, shared memories and dreams. One evening, Emma told him the truth about the love she had lost, about how it broke her trust. Daniel listened. He did not interrupt. When she finished, he took her hand. "You do not have to be ready," he said. "You only have to be honest." Tears filled her eyes. This time, from relief. That night, they stood beneath a sky full of stars. The ocean stretched endlessly before them. "I am scared," Emma whispered. "I know," Daniel replied. "So am I. But I would rather be scared with you than safe without you." Emma leaned into him. She did not pull away. Their first kiss was gentle, uncertain, honest. It was not fireworks. It was warmth. They did not make promises they could not keep. They simply chose each other. Every day. When Emma had to leave, the goodbye was quiet. But it was not the end. Months later, she returned. Not to heal, but to stay. Daniel was waiting on the path. Just as before. As the sun set, Emma understood something simple. Some love stories begin with certainty. Others begin with silence, with patience, with trust, with two quiet hearts finally meeting.